Good afternoon. Let's go ahead and stand up. If you want to stand, if you want to, or you need to stay seated, feel free to stay seated and just follow along as best you can. I will try to remember to give modifications if you need to stay in a chair. I will try to do those along the way. But for the most part, most things you can do in the chair. So let's start marching it out. Now, if you are seated or you need to sit down, please stay on the edge of your seat so that you can move a little bit better. You can lift your legs a little bit higher. So try to sit on the edge of the seat and sit up straight. And let's stand up nice and straight. Lift that chest, lift that head, and smile. Try to move those arms opposite the legs, picking those feet up off the ground. And breathe. And step it side to side. Take your feet up and tap. Just tap the toe. And we're just going to swing the arms. Try to have your hands all loose so that they, your wrists just kind of flop a little bit. Nice loose wrists. And breathe. Last one. Good. March it out. We're going to tap it side to side and reach. Let's take it to doubles. So we're going to do 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. 2 on each side. Extend that arm. Reach. Last one on each side. Really reach. Try to reach all the way through the fingers and march. We're going to do a little mambo step. So starting with that right leg, we're going to step it forward, rock, step back, 1, 2, 3, switch to the left, back, 1, 2, 3. Let's go right, left, 1, 2, 3. It's forward, backward, 1, 2, 3. So if you can pick your feet up. So I pick my back foot off the ground. If you need to, you can just keep that toe down for that extra stability. And quick. So it's forward, backward, 1, 2, 3, forward, backward, 1, 2, 3, forward, backward, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to switch it up here now. So right foot, step back, forward, 1, 2, 3, back, forward, 1, 2, 3, back, forward, 1, 2, 3, back, forward, 3, step back. So we're shifting our weight, working our balance. One more on each side. Back, forward, 1, 2, 3, march it out. And breathe, deep breath in and out. Do a little box step. Start with your left leg, step back to the right. We take a big step, forward, and again, and back, and forward. Let's go to the right, back, to the left, forward, and again, right, back, left, forward. Now let's go left. We're going to do one box in each direction. Step forward. Now go to the right and back, to the left and forward. Let's do it one more time on each. To the right, to the left, sorry, back, right, forward, to the right, back, left, forward. So I guess it's a waltz. I've never waltzed, but I think it's a box step, right? And march. Get those feet up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. Good. I have some stretches we're going to do here. First, let's just roll those shoulders back. Think about lifting them up, back, and down. Lift your chest. As you lift your chest, your shoulders are going to come down. You're going to stand a little taller. All right. Hands are up. Circle around the wrists. And the other direction. Good. Let's make a fist. Flick it out. 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 Now make a fist and get your thumbs tucked under. Arms are out to the side. Palms up. Let's circle forward. Circle forward. Good. Now turn your palms down. Circle backwards. Good. Let's go ahead and keep your left arm out. Palm is up. Right arm is out. Try to really stretch those arms out. And your palm is down on the right hand. We're going to turn and look at our open palm on the left. Now switch. Turn that over. Turn your right up to the ceiling and turn and look at that right hand. And switch again. Turn your palms in the opposite direction. So now your left is up, right is down. And turn to the right. Flipping your palms. Good. And shake it out. All right. Hands are at your ears. If you need to, you can have them on your shoulders. If that bothers you, you can have your arms down by your side. And we're going to close the elbows together. So if you're here or you're here, just bring your hands together in front. Now open. Pull it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Good. And close. And open. Make sure you're breathing. Good. 2 more times. And open. And close. And open. Good. Pull those elbows. See, I'm pulling them wide. So feeling that stretch across the top or across the front of your chest and the front of your shoulders. And let's just circle back. Good. And shake it out. All right, left leg out in front. Point and flex those toes. Now draw a circle with your big toe. So just around the ankle. And the other direction. Good. and switch. Point and flex. And draw a circle. And the other direction. Good. All right. Let's start with your ball. And we're going to draw our name with the ball. Now, if you need to hold on to a chair, maybe you can stand in front and just kind of have the chair here in case you need it, or just lean a little bit against the back of the chair. You can hold on with one hand and draw with the other hand as well, and then switch. So we're going to start with some small letters, and we're going to let's write the word springtime. We'll do it all small case, okay? So springtime. So we make an S, then the P, then the R, the I, dot the I, and G, T, I, dot the I, M, E. All right, big letters this time. And this time with big letters, let's make big movements, okay? And we'll do, here we go. So S, E. I'm sure it's hard to tell what I'm doing because mine's going to be backwards when you're looking at me. I, N, G, T, I, M, and E. Good. All right. I can feel that in my shoulders. It's just kind of getting your shoulders, kind of moving in all these different directions. Good job. All right. So let's go ahead and sit down. Let's do a few things in the chair, and then we're going to stand back up again. And do some things standing with our gliders, especially. So let's start with the ball, since we have the ball, and let's put the ball underneath our left foot. Now sit on the edge of your seat. This is a balance exercise. When you're sitting in your chair, if you can, I'd like you to sit on the edge of your seat and to have your hands or your arms tucked in and not use the chair arms. I want you to try to sit up on your own if you can do that. So use your muscles in your core and your torso to support you. All right, so you have your left foot on the ball. We're just going to lift that right leg up, pull your belly button in. So abs are tight right here. Stay up. Try not to, as you lift, you shouldn't be falling backwards. Stay up nice and straight, trying not to lean, and put it down. Good. Now, if you want, you can add an arm raise. The opposite arm goes up. Good. You could add both arms if you want. But the key is to stay up nice and straight. And to breathe. And breathe. Good. Again. Good job. Reach do 4 more. 4. Good. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. All right, you know what? We got to switch sides. All right. Woo. So we're also working that leg that we have to lift. So as you're lifting, your abs should be tight. You should feel your belly button pulling in towards your spine. All right, ready? Let's just lift. Good, and lower. And lift, pause at the top. Try to not sink back. If you want, you can add that opposite arm. I mean, you'll tilt back a little bit just to kind of get that leg up, but we don't want to fall backwards. And if you want, you can add both arms. And up. Good. And 3 more. 3. 2. And 1. Good. All right. Give those legs a little rest. And if you have water, feel free to have a sip of water. Always remember to have water with you or next to you. I always encourage you, if you're coming to the studio, to bring water. Or if you're at home, to have a glass nearby. Sip it when you need it. Okay. Let's go ahead and sit on our band. Try to sit right in the middle. You want the sides to be even because we're going to do an overhead press, okay? And breathe. Now, if doing both arms at the same time is too hard, we're going to alternate. So we'll do it that way. We're going to alternate arms. All right. So sit up. We're sitting on the edge of our seat, and our hands should be starting right in front of our shoulders, about between your shoulders and your chin. Okay. Now, if you can, try not to have any slack in this. It doesn't have to be tight, but try not to let it start where it's all loosey like that, loosey-goosey. All right, sit up straight. Start with your right arm. We're going to press it up. Good. Now, if this is too hard and you're struggling, then go ahead and give yourself more band to work with if you can. And just go where you can. And press it up. Imagine that you have something that has to go up onto a shelf. Maybe in a coat closet, or in a closet, or in the kitchen. And up. We have 6 more on each side. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Good. Woo! Shake it out. Deep breath in and out. Good job. All right. And go ahead and come off your band. And let's get your ball. Put that ball between the knees. Sit on the edge of your seat. And we're going to go ahead and do some squeezes and relax. So squeeze, hold, we're pausing, and then release. And squeeze and release. Squeeze, release. And squeeze, release. release. Squeeze, release. 4 more. Squeeze. 4, 3, arms are tucked in. 2, squeeze, release. Oh, hold it, hold it. We're going to do little pulses for 10. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, let's keep it all here. Breathe. And we're going to do our stand and sits. We're going for 10. Do what you can. Ready? And let's come up. Good. Up. And up. And up. And up. Up. And 3 more. 2 more there. And last one. And come on up. And we're going to get our glider. Make sure you have it on the right side, depending upon the floor you're on. If you're in the studio, this lettering should be down, okay? So we're going to put it down. Start with that left foot on the glider. Whoops, mine's on the wrong side. It's not going to move. Okay, so we're going to start with some circles. We're going to do semicircles. So we're going to stand up nice and straight. Slide it out. So just your toes, really, the ball of your foot is on the glider. And we just want to reach. So your toes are pointed and your leg is extended out. And you're going to extend, extend, reaching, reaching, reaching. And then behind. Squeeze your glutes. And then bring it back. Good. And reach. So we're doing semicircles. If you want, you can stand. It's going to challenge your balance a little. You can always just kind of touch down when you need it. Always remember that if you can just use a couple fingers or a couple fingertips for stability. It's amazing how much stability that will give you or how much that will help you, yet still allow you to practice your balance without getting that death grip on there. And I've lost count. We're going to do 4 more. 4, 3. Now we're taking the leg behind. So 2 and 1. Good. Deep breath in. I'm going to go to the other side. With my notes here. So same thing. So ball of the foot is on the glider. Extend it out. Your leg, you're pointed, and you're reaching, reaching, reaching. And you're bringing it behind. And slide it back. So again, you can not hold on or hold on with a finger or two. Stand straight and breathe. More, if my math is correct, and that's a 50-50 right there. 1, 2, 3. Good. And just take your foot off, just kind of shake it out a little bit. All right. We're going to take this glider under that right foot again. And I'm going to come out into the front so that you can see me. All right. So you don't want your whole foot on it, just the ball of your foot. Your heel is off, so it's your brake. And we're going to do some backward slides. All right. So one thing to keep in mind is that you don't want to, you're not sliding with it like this. Let's keep our right knee over your ankle, okay? You're just going to slide and bend the back knee like we do with lunges, all right? Your right knee is over your ankle and your knee is over your laces. Now push through your right foot, drag that back foot in. So your left foot needs to push down into the floor a bit more, so it does have to work a little bit harder so that you don't leave the glider behind. All right, let's do it again. Slide, drop. Now, how far down do you go? It's all up to you. It's all dependent upon your body. And slide it back. Again, notice that I'm just going straight down. My body is not moving backward with my leg. I'm going to come to face you so you can see that my knee is staying straight ahead. And breathe. Now, if you can only come down a little bit, that's okay. That's okay. You're still strengthening these legs. One more, and then we switch legs. Good. Step off. Just shake it out. Let's take a deep breath in and out. All right, got to switch legs. So the right foot, ball of the right foot goes on the glider. All right, I'm going to go sideways again to start. And now we're just going to come back. Good. And come back. Push up through that left foot. Use that left foot. Push into the floor. And then push down on those. Now, if you have toe issues, you can just, again, make this movement smaller. We have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, make sure you come up to standing. 2, 1. Good. Let's just put that away, that knee thing. And we're going to do one more exercise, and then we're going to stretch it out. All right. So let's stand on our right foot. We're going to go up on our toes. Now, if you've got issues with your toes and you prefer, instead of going up on your toes, you can lift your toes and go up on your heels. Okay, so some people I know have issues with their feet or toes and they can't bend their toes. In that case, you will lift your toes instead. Okay, so if you can, let's go on our toes. Good. One leg. Left foot is off the ground. So this is definitely balance. And up. And up. And up. 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 Good. Let's switch. Other side. Ready? And up. So remember, if you have toe issues, you can just go lift the toes and go up on the heels. And breathe. and up. 2 more. 1, 2. Yay, we're finished. All right, we're gonna do just a couple stretches standing, and then we'll sit down and we'll do a bunch of stretching in the chair, okay? So if you can, if you're seated, you're just gonna turn and take your left leg back. You're gonna turn sideways in the chair and sit up straight. If you're standing, let's take a big step back with that left leg. I'll go sideways. So big step, and we want to stay up nice and straight, and we're going to push our left hip forward. So we're going to have to bend that right knee. If you're standing, if you're seated, you can just push forward a little bit. Just pushing forward. And we're going to lean back slightly. So notice that I'm not arching my back. That's where my head starts to, and my eyes start to go up to the ceiling. I'm leaning back from my hips. So as I do that and I push forward here through my back hip, I'm going to get a deeper stretch right here in the front of the hip and down the front of the thighs into my quadriceps. So we're stretching out the front here, which gets very, very tight when we do a lot of sitting, which so many of us do just for a lot of different reasons. Work, reading, computers, watch TV, meetings. Good. And we're going to switch. So again, if you're seated in the chair, turn the other direction. Big step back with that right leg, same thing. You need to have a kind of a big step so that you can really push forward. You want to keep your left knee, your forward knee, behind the tips of your toes. So you don't want your knee to go out past the toes. And that knee should be straight. If you look at it, it should look like it's going right over the laces on your shoes, provided you're wearing laces. And we're going to stay up, and then we're just going to lean from the hips back. So my eyes aren't going to the ceiling. My eyes just kind of stay on the wall. And push through this back hip. So we're pushing forward. You should feel that nice little stretch. This is a great stretch to do if you have been sitting for a while. Get up, do the stretch. You can stand, even if you have to hold on to something. Just about everybody can do this stretch if you can stand for a few minutes. Good. All right. And just shake it out a little bit. And let's go ahead and come around to the front of the chair. And we're going to sit down slowly. And we'll come back to the legs. Let's do a little stretch for our neck first, okay? Our neck and shoulders. Take your right arm out to the side, and we're going to make a fist, and we're going to reach for the floor, like you're trying to punch the floor, okay? And we're going, if you want, you can use the fingers of your left hand to gently bring the ear to the shoulder. And breathe. So you should feel a nice stretch down your neck, down to the top of the shoulder. Reaching. Good. And relax. And same thing. Make a fist with your left hand, and you're reaching. So you're trying to push that fist down to the floor. Now, if you don't want to use, if it's hard for you to lift your hand, you can just drop your head to the side. But we don't want to lift this shoulder. We're not trying to lift the shoulder to the ear. Keep your shoulder down. We just want to drop. There should be space here. Okay? I like using my hands because I can get it just a little deeper. But not everybody can do this or likes it. But keep pushing your fist towards the floor. Feel this stretch. Oh, it feels so good. Down the neck and to the top of the shoulder. And relax. Good. Just kind of shake it out a little bit. And sitting up straight. Again, arms are tucked in. Let's turn and look over our right shoulder. And breathe. And slowly turn and look over your left shoulder. And slowly turn and look over your right shoulder. And slowly turn and look over your left shoulder. And back to center. Let's get your strap. And staying on the edge of your seat, let's take your right leg out in front. And we're going to put that strap underneath the ball of the foot and pull your toes towards you. Good job. So you should feel a nice little stretch in the back of the calf. That's there, or in the calf, which is the back of the lower leg. The back of the calf doesn't really make sense because the calf is in the back of the leg. So pull those toes towards you. Now let's sit up straight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come forward and reach with that right hand. Now you don't have to touch. You don't have to touch, but just reaching is going to get you a deeper stretch going up the back of the leg. And breathe. And come on up, just kind of shake it out a little bit. And take it back out, sit up straight, deep breath in. Exhale, and let's reach with the left hand now. Anywhere you can reach on the outside of your right leg. So if you can only reach near your knee, that's okay. Down your shin, ankle, foot, pull your toes. And now I want you to try to turn and look over your right shoulder. You're going to feel the stretch shift a little bit. You're going to feel that stretch behind the knee and a little bit on the outside of that right leg. So getting a little bit of that IT band. It's a pesky little thing. And relax. Good. Now if you can, let's cross that leg over. For some, you can just keep your legs side by side if you've had a hip replacement. We're going to sit up straight and turn. You're going to put your hand on the outside and use the chair arm, and turn and look behind you. Sitting up straight is very important. You'll have more range of motion here. If you're slumped down in your chair, it's going to be really hard to turn your body. Good. And now sitting up straight in this position, or you can have your legs side by side. I want you to take your right hand, grab the arm of the chair, and now we're going to take that left arm, reach overhead, keep your left hip in the chair. So push that hip down into the chair and reach overhead. You're going to feel the stretch down. You're going to feel it into your hips. You're going to feel it into your hips. And relax. Good. Let's switch legs. So left leg. Pull the toes towards you. And breathe. And let's sit up straight. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Deep breath in. Exhale and reach with that left hand. You're reaching your hands. You're reaching for the toes or towards the toes. You don't have to touch, but keep pulling. Keep pulling that strap pulling your toes towards you. Good. Come on up. Just kind of shake it out a little bit. Take it back out. Pull your toes towards you. Switch hands. Put the strap in your left hand. Deep breath in. Exhale, and let's reach across with that right hand. Again, anywhere that you can grab. Okay, so wherever you can grab is okay. And then we're going to try to pull that right shoulder around. Good. All right, same thing. If you need to, you can put let's put this strap to the side. We're done with that. You can keep your legs side by side, or you can cross one leg over. We're going to sit up straight. Take your right hand against the side of the leg, pull, and then use the chair arm to pull yourself around. And of course, you're sitting up nice and straight with your shoulders down, and breathe. Good. And stay here. Again, you can have your legs side by side. And now take your left hand over, grab the chair. That helps to keep you down, okay? It helps to keep you from falling over. Take that right arm up and over, and keep that right hip down in the chair. Push that right hip into the chair. Good, and breathe. And breathe. And breathe. Good. And relax. And let's open those legs. Cross our arms. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Come forward. Belly button pulled in. Pull up from your belly. And exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good. Legs together. Let's sit up straight. Bring your arms in. Sit up straight. Shoulders down. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. So remember, shoulders stay down. Deep breath into the belly. And exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.